I'm not sure everyone knows or understands enough about your family's decision about Zoe. Could you please share?
Okay, so Zoe was hit by a car, and
Zoe was how old?
1 year old.
Yeah.
She had just turned one maybe 4 weeks before. And like Elise said, some people say it's a no-brainer. This was a no-brainer for my family. Zoe was such a vibrant baby, and we wanted her life to continue. And I had already talked to her dad about donating, and then when my dad came back to the hospital, he asked me how I felt about donation. So the majority of my family was on board with it, and there were 3 children alive now because of my decision to donate Zoe's organs. Zoe's a hero, and she was only 1 year old. Most people go their entire lives without making an impact like she did. And this is the greatest gift that I could have received, that I could have gave, and this is the reason why we donated.
So let me follow up just a little bit. Did you get pushback from anyone?
From a couple of relatives, yes.
What'd you tell them?
I spent those 18 hours in labor. This is my decision. Plain and simple.
Yeah, by the way, I'm sensing from Elise that we have some. It's for Patty. How has the decision to give the gift of life from your beautiful 1-year-old child impacted your life on a personal level?
I hadn't planned on crying.
Not a very deep question.
Not at all. Well, those first few weeks, it was hard to get out of the bed. I couldn't do really much of anything. And I donated because I wanted to help somebody, but it was really an afterthought. And then I got the letter in the mail from the Sharing Network, and they told me who Zoe had helped. And I was like, okay, well, I need to find out about this place. I need to get involved. Came up to New Providence, took a tour of the facilities, met everybody, and that was the year of the very first 5K. I've been dedicated, involved. I've been a volunteer for 6 years. I'm now a community educator with the Sharing Network.
What does that mean? What does it mean? Patty, what does it mean to be a community educator?
So we go out to the high schools. We talk to mostly driver's ed classes, and we explain to the kids about making their decision. Because, you have to check the box, either yes or no on the back of your driver's license when you apply. We go to churches. We talk to hospital staff because, like the doctor said, everybody, if they haven't done the training, they're not educated on donation. So we talk to any and everybody who will listen.
How rewarding has it been for you?
I can't even measure. Not at all. And I've gotten everybody in my family involved. From my 1-year-old, my 3-year-old, my 5-year-old, my 15-year-old over there.
Where's your 15-year-old? What's his name?
Amir.
When you see the donor families there and how the legacy lives on, and what a happy event that is.
It's awesome.
What a happy event that is where, you'd think, how could this be a happy event? But you see people are so happy that the legacy lives on, and how it's good for everybody. It's good for the families, it's great for the recipients, it's great for the medical professionals that get a chance to help make that happen.
What short and long-term support is there available to donors?
So we have a very robust family support department at New Jersey Sharing Network. We support our families in real time at the hospital. And I will say that I think the families that we support, whether they donate or they don't donate, are probably the best supported families in a hospital. No offense to hospital pastoral care specifically. But what we have that we can offer is someone that's designated for that family for 24 hours a day. Where when we have pastoral care at the hospitals that do assist with us, they're responsible for the whole hospital, so they have a lot of patients to see. But we have continued support after. We have so many programs at the Sharing Network, the 5K. We have remembrance ceremonies. I mean, I can go on and on about the support that we have.
Just have the conversations with your family and your friends so they know how you feel about donation, because without that conversation, my family wouldn't be here right now.
I hear you.
In more ways than one.
I would take away from this that this room is filled with 400 people, right? And you're considered the army that's out there. You've heard some of the issues that people have around organ and tissue donation. Think about your circle of influence, the people that surround you. Help get the word out and put these thoughts away about how positive it is to make sure that you donate organs and tissue.
I would say my last thought is, if given the opportunity to save a life, why wouldn't you? Spread the word.
You're hopeful?
Very hopeful.
For all the 5,000 or so people waiting, you're hopeful?
Yes.
Why?
And I think because in the years that I've been doing this, I have seen a change. I have seen more public awareness.
Our numbers are up.
The numbers are up, and I think we just need to continue the mission and get the word out.
I would encourage people to get the word out and try to put the face on organ donation. I think, again, education is great, and there are a lot of opportunities for the sharing network where you can hear stories from donor families, meet recipients, and I think that really changes your perspective on the
Sure.
importance of donation.
Makes it very human. JD, put it out there. Put it out there. You're shaking your head.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Absolutely. So we all wear our green bands, and whenever we see somebody out with a green band, you'll say, hey, why are you wearing that band? And somebody will say, oh, well, I had a friend in high school who was an organ donor, or my mom received a kidney, and the conversation just starts from there. Maybe they're not involved with the sharing network, but they want to get involved, and you just build a relationship from there.
Yeah.